I think కావాలనుకున్నాను, but I don't know. పడు నువ్వు చెప్పు, లైక్ కావాలంటే ఆన్ లేకపోతే we have 2 more minutes. You know, three people joined. Let's give a minute because it's still not 8:30 yet. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get started soon. Sit comfortably on your mats and maybe sit in meditative pose, giving a couple of minutes for other people. Okay, it is 8:30 now. Sit comfortably, arms in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Hope you can hear me okay, but let's get started with Omkar chanting, Omkar pranayam. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale into the full belly. On your exhale, as you exhale through the mouth, as you exhale, chanting the mantra Om. Towards the end of the mantra, you can close your lips, exhale through the nose. Few more times. Continue to inhale. Om
Swaha Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly open your eyes. So what we just chanted is the Gayatri mantra, and now that we are celebrating Navaratris, the 9 holy nights of worshipping Goddess Kali, Goddess Durga, Goddess Lakshmi, and Goddess Saraswati for all these 9 nights. And today is the ninth day, Navami, and tomorrow is the Dasami. So people call it Vishuddhi Chakra. 10th day is the victory day, and it is called Vishuddhi Sunday. So at the temple we have celebration, live streaming of the celebrations at the temple, and via Hindu Temple of Greater Chicago YouTube live streaming. So tomorrow is the 10th day, Vishuddhi. So wish you all happy Navratri, happy Dashara, happy Vishuddhi. So what is the significance of these 9 nights? And it is in celebration of the feminine energy. The goddess Durga represents the 3 forms of goddesses. Durga is for 3 nights worshipping, 3 nights for Durga, and 3 nights for the worshipping the Lakshmi, and 3 nights for worshipping Saraswati. So what yogis think of goddess in these three different forms is like we all have the 3 different gunas, like tamas, rajas, and sattvic. So the Durga represents the tamas, the inertia, the energy, that is the tamas energy, like the earth, where the beginning, the origin, the birth of the life begins. Right? The Rajas is a dynamic, a lot of activity in the Rajasic nature in our bodies, in our minds. So that Rajasic energy is represented by Lakshmi. So the goddess Lakshmi represents the wealth, abundance, the activity, dynamism. So the worshipping the goddess Lakshmi is 3 nights. And the worshipping the goddess Saraswati, which represents the highest form of our gunas, which is the sattvic energy. Sattvic meaning the purity, the absolute purity, the absolute transcendence, absolute infinite consciousness. So that is the Saraswati Ram killing the 10-headed Ravan, the evil. So on 10th day. So it is a celebration of many respects, the good over victory of good over evil. So that is what the Dasara represents. So anyway, so in our practice, how do we connect with our sattvic nature? How do we transcend from the regular inertia, the regular dynamism, the day-to-day life living, to the more transcendence, more purity in our heart, connecting with that purest of pure forms of ourselves. That is the highest goal, and that is what we celebrate in our yoga practice. So hopefully that gives you some context, and we can get started with some warm-ups and yoga asanas, and then we may do some pranayama and meditation at the end.
So hope you all can hear me okay. So let's get started. So come on top, folks. Inhale, slowly lift your tailbone, arch your spine, look up into calm. Just loosen up your any tightness in your lower back muscles. Exhale, drop your hips, chin to the chest, around your spine, suck your belly in into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Slowly, at your own pace, slowly wiggle your back, your tail. Slowly loosen up your lower back, the sacrum area. So balancing on the right knee and the left palm. Extend your left leg, extend your right arm. Keep the spine and the kicking left leg and the right arm in a straight line. Deep inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale. You can lift the left leg up all the way up. Arch your spine like you're coming into cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly loosening up any tightness in your lower back, any in your core muscles. So slowly balancing, inhaling and exhaling. Back to all folks. Now this time you're going to balance on the left knee and the right palm. Extend the right leg back. Extend the left arm forward. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, knee to the chest. Elbow to the knee. Down the spine. Suck your belly in. Inhale. Kick the leg up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So after the few rounds of cat cows, and then slowly sit down into child's pose. Extend your arms, fold into the mat. Elongate the spine as you extend your arms forward away from your head. As you sit between your heels, keeping the spine straight and elongated. With the deep inhalations and the deep exhalations, allow that Kundalini energy, the spiritual dormant energy, to be awakened at the root chakra, at the base of the spine, and then let that energy pass through the Sushumna, Ida, and the Pindula, mainly the Sushumna channel, the center energy channel along the hollow canal, along the spine. Let that energy pass through the crown of the head, passing through the main energy chakras along the spine. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. As you connect with each energy center in our body, starting with the root chakra, you can chant the mantra, the beach mantras that has a tendency to awaken that energy at that chakra. So these beach mantras, I can spell them in English, but they are, when you pronounce it, it's two-syllable beach mantra, the seed mantras. So that anchors and awakens the energy at that chakra. So the first beach mantra is LAM, L-A-M, LAM. So this connects with the first energy center, the Kundalini Shakti, the spiritual dormant energy, staying grounded, connected to the earth. As you exhale, chanting the beach mantra LAM on your exhale. LAM.
So notice the energy is in the state of inertia, the tamas. The tamasic energy is what we're trying to tap into and trying to awaken that and move towards the rajasic. And that is exactly what we're trying to do in these warm-ups. Slowly energizing our body, slowly awakening that energy, the sleeping dormant energy, slowly moving into the dynamism, the activity and the daily activity that we go through, right? So that activity, the dynamism, is what we are trying to do in these practices. So one more time, inhale to the root chakra, staying grounded, connected to the earth, exhaling, chanting Bij mantra lam. You can chant multiple times, but it is still one long exhale. Lam, lam, lam. So notice your belly goes further in and further in and further in as you chant until there's no more air to exhale. So one more time to the root chakra, inhale. Lam, 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 lam. Now bring your awareness to the second energy chakra, sacral chakra, close to genital organs along the spine, few couple of inches below the belly button. And that's the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. This represents the water element. The first one represents the earth. The earth is where tamasic nature is, the origin, the beginning of the energy is. So the second one is the water, which cleanses our body, both inside and outside. It brings some rajasic nature as well as a sattvic nature into this. The water has that purity in it. As you're connecting with that healing, tapping into that healing rajasic energy, reproductive energy at the Swadhisthana chakra, inhale, exhale, chant the Bij mantra. Inhale again. Now slowly bring your awareness to the third energy chakra, core chakra. This is where the fire, this is where the Agni is, this is where we tap into that inner heat, the inner sun of this chakra. As you connect with this core energy, sometimes called chi, ki, prana, the vital energy of this chakra, and this is where you slowly build up the heat inside. As the heat has connection, the heat is the center, the sun is the center of Rajasic nature. The sun, the inner sun, connecting with that inner sun as we inhale, as we exhale, chant the Bij mantra Ram, R-A-M, Ram. 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 Now bring your awareness to the core chakra, no, the heart center now. From the core center, you're moving on to the heart center. This is the third, actually this is the fourth. I meant to say fourth chakra in the heart center. As you open up your lungs, as you connect with the wind, as we inhale and as we exhale on you from your heart center, you can chant the Bij mantra Yam, Y-A-M, Yam. As you also look through the contact with the wind, as we feel as light as wind, and as you open up your heart center, on your exhale, chant the Bij mantra Yam, Y-A-M. You can also visualize the green shining diamond in the heart lobus. Mani Padmeham, that is the jewel inside the heart. As you connect, shining through the green light, inhaling, exhaling. Yam, Yam. Second time, inhale to the heart, Open and expand your lungs, expand your heart, connecting with the heart. Exhaling, chanting. Yum, 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 yum. Now, slowly bring your awareness to the fifth energy center, throat chakra. This is the Vishuddhi Chakra. This represents the pinnacle. This represents the space. So these are the five major elements of the universe: the earth, the water, the fire, and the wind, and the space. The space is infinite. The space encompasses everything, every material object or immaterial object, everything. The space is expanding, ever expanding, encompassing all the galaxies in the universe. So the space is inside us, outside us. As we allow the breath passing through the throat center, space, as you connect with the throat center, visualize the blue color of the sky, inhaling through the throat, exhaling through the throat center as if you're drinking the air. On your exhale, chant the beach mantra hum, H-A-M, hum. Deep inhale again, inhale through the throat center. Now bring your awareness to the sixth energy center on the forehead, which represents the third eye, the spiritual eye between your eyebrows, between your two physical eyes. And this chakra represents the deepest inner consciousness. This is where the window into inner self. And this is the chakra we focus on a lot of times in the meditation. But this represents that spiritual energy where you have the inner sight, the future inner sight, the wisdom. As you remove the ignorance, ego, illusions, you look into the deeper inner wisdom. As you look into the connecting with that deeper inner consciousness. As you connect with this chakra, chant the beach mantra Om, A-U-M, Om. You can also visualize the color of the light, bright light, if you do not say bright white light, if you do not say any colored light. Now finally bring your awareness to the highest energy center, crown of the head, and this represents the Sahasrara Chakra, thousand petal lotus. And visualize each and every one of those thousand petals are opening up as you connect with this highest energy center. As you feel oneness with the whole energy, you become the whole. You become not individual parts and pieces, and you become the whole energy. You're part of that universal energy. You're one with the whole universe, cosmic energy. And this is the chakra where you feel union of body, mind, and spirit. At this chakra, you can, as you connect with this, tap into this highest energy center, and this is where you can chant only the third syllable in the mantra Om, like the sound, like the humming bee sound. Or you can also observe the inner silence as you connect with that inner consciousness. So notice we moved from the tamasic to rajasic, and finally we noticed we are reaching up to the transcendence, to the purity in the heart, and also the final transcendence through the Agni chakra and the Sahasrara chakra. And this is the sattvic nature. When our energies come to this level, it becomes the sattvic, more pure, more transcendence, more vastness into that inner consciousness. As you connect with this chakra, chant the Bij mantra, only the third syllable in the Bij mantra, Om. So that you should feel that vibration in the crown of the head. So that concludes the highest form of our energy as we awaken that Kundalini Shakti, passing through all the energy chakras, finally reaching the highest state of awareness. So now keeping the spine, keeping the arms, your head is squeezed between your arms, slowly walk your hands to the right side, still keeping the head squeezed between your both biceps, arch your spine. You feel the stretch on your left side of the spine as you keeping the forehead on the mat. Upper body is arching to the right side. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. You still squeeze your head between your biceps, arms extended. Like the upper body to crescent moon pose, almost like into a banana shape. Keep that energy passing through, opening up that left energy chakra, energy channel. Finger up, slowly, deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. And slowly walk your hands to the middle, to the center, and walk your hands to the left side. As you still keep the head squeezed between both biceps, keep the arching the upper body to the left, and you should feel that openness in your right side of the body. You're opening up your right energy channel. Upper body is arching into the crescent moon. You're still sitting between your heels. And slowly walk your hands to the center again, keeping that straight spine, keeping that elongation in the spine, keeping the forehead on the mat, keep the head squeezed between your biceps. Feel that elongation, openness in your heart, openness in every energy chakra, energy channel. The center on the left and the right. The right energy channel represents the sun. The left energy channel represents the coolness in our body, the moon. And the Hatha Yoga is all about balancing that energy in all these three different forms, the tamasic, the rajasic, and the sattvic nature. The sun and the moon and the earth. And slowly walk your hands back as you sit straight. Okay, hopefully that warmed up a little bit. So keep this, any tightness in your lower back, so we're going to do a couple more. So keeping your arms behind, supporting on your fingertips, lifting your heart, opening up your heart, arch your spine backwards. There's no weight on your fingertips, on your hand. Relax your shoulder muscles, lift your heart, open up your throat, drop your head back. And more importantly, feel that expansion in your lower body as well. Feel that openness in your lower back, openness in your heart, openness in your throat. Just allowing your head drop down, opening up your throat. Slowly come on up. Suck your belly in, around your spine. Suck your belly in, chin to the chest. Inhale, come up. Exhale. And almost like a cat cow. This loosens up, opens up any tightness in your lower back. So just this tilting pelvic, that's really, really important for anyone who has a tight lower back. So keep the right arm up, support your spine back with your fingertips, but no weight on your hand, you're not leaning back. The hand is very close to your body. Just supporting your spine straight. Lift the left arm up, and then keep the left arm on your right knee. On your exhale, deepen the twist. Bring your right shoulder behind the left, and then turn your head back. Look through the right corners of the eye. Stay in this pose for a few breaths. so that it allows to unwind, kind of like removing any stuck energy in your lower back, in your upper body. There's no weight on the hand touching. Just continue to inhale, continue to exhale, staying in this deep twist. Stretch on the left side of the neck. Look through the right corners of the eye. So just pay attention to every part of the body, especially the eyes, especially the neck and the throat. And in that deep twist, slowly come back to the center. And slowly down. We're going to do the other side. Keep the left arm up to the ceiling. Support the spine straight with your fingertips on your behind. Keeping the spine straight, no weight on your left hand. Right hand up. Deep inhale with the right hand on your left knee. With the support of your right hand on your left knee, you can deepen the twist. Bringing your left shoulder behind your right, turning your head back. And the twist should come from the bottom up, from the base of the spine, root chakra, to the crown of the head, not just upper body twist. The twist is originating at the root chakra. It's a very deep twist, and it's coming from the bottom up. Slowly turn your head back. Bring your left shoulder behind your right. Look through the left corners of the eye. And feel the stretch on your right side of the neck muscles. And stay in this pose in the deep twist for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. So notice your any tightness in the lower back, any deep twist in the lower back is really, really helpful here, not just the upper body twist. And pay attention to your eyes, looking through the left corners of the eye. Pay attention to your neck, pay attention to your throat, and relax your shoulder muscles. Slowly come back to the center. So I know we're still beginning up, and we have a lot more warm-ups to do before we stand up and do some Surya Namaskars. The warm-ups are really, really helpful. Like I explained in the beginning, you're slowly awakening that energy, the tamasic nature in our body, and slowly moving on to the dynamism, activity, rajasic nature. So with that, now we can extend your legs. You can keep your left leg folded, extend your right leg. Bring your both arms up, keeping the spine straight, neck straight. Slowly lean forward towards your right toes with your arms extended. Slowly bringing the chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee. Even if your forehead doesn't touch the knee, but at least keep the spine straight and keeping that elongation as you slowly tuck your chin to the chest and then forehead to the knee. If it means you need to bend your knee slightly, you can bend your knee. But keeping the spine straight, no rounding, no arching in your spine is the more important part. So keeping the chin towards the chest, forehead towards the knee, keeping that elongation in your spine. And see if you can go. Take a deep breath as you reach towards your big toe, as if you're going to bite the big toe. And then, if you cannot reach, fold forward anymore, slowly tuck your chin to the chest, forehead towards the knee. You can repeat this multiple micro extensions. So slowly inhaling, reaching towards the big toe with your mouth, as if you're going to bite the big toe. And I know that we are not able to reach the big toe, but at least we're attempting to do that. And slowly, when you cannot fold anymore, that's when you bring the chin to the chest, forehead to the knee. In this deepen stretch, Janusasana, head to knee pose, it also opens up all the energy, stuck energies in your body. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Once you cannot fold forward anymore, that's when you stay there and rest. And as you surrender, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Deepening the breath, deepening connection with your inner energy. So nice, right in this Janusasana, slowly. Now, if you can add a twist in the Janusasana as well. So bring your, hold on to the big toe with your 2 index fingers, and then bring the right elbow inside your right knee, and then slowly notice your left shoulder comes behind, As you open your heart, extend your arm, left arm. See if you can bring the left arm to the sky and then maybe towards your toes. So keeping the left shoulder above the right, opening your heart as you're deepening the twist in this Janu Sirsasana, turning your head to the side so that the temple of your right side of the head is facing the knee and the left temple is facing the ceiling. So turn your head. So focus on the left side of the brain here as you allow one last time, allowing the left side of the energy channel is opening up. Your heart is opening up. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. With the deep inhalations and the deep exhalations, straight spine, just a twist in your left shoulder is above the right, turning your head. And stay here in a couple of breaths, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Slowly, forehead back to the knee, and slowly come up. So we take our time to actually going into the deepest form or asanas, but it has to be very comfortable, very relaxed. And it won't happen until you tap into it, until you go deep into the pose. And once you're going into the deep in the pose, and you stay there until you breathe in, breathe out, get comfortable in that deepest form and the deepest asana. Don't just go in and come out. So stay there, take a few breaths, and explore that deepest part of yourself in that each and every pose. So slow now. Fold your right knee, extend the left leg. Slowly adjust your body. As you face the left toes, bring your arms up, reach up, keep the left leg straight if you can. Keeping the spine straight is more important. Even if it means you need to micro bend your left knee, that's fine. Just keep the left arms, both arms are straight, spine is straight. Take a deep fold forward as much as you can. Maybe the left side is harder than the right. I don't know. For me, at least, it's harder on the left side. So it's our precondition of our body. Every one of us is different. Maybe it is easy for you. I'm not exactly sure. Every one of us have a different preconditioning of our bodies. So keep the same principles. As you inhale, reach forward as if you're going to bite the big toe, keeping the spine straight. On your exhale, slowly bringing the chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee, and deepening the bend, deepening the forward bend, but at least you're not going to round your spine. Even if you're not able to touch your forehead to the knee, you're not going to keep rounding your spine. Keeping the spine straight. Again, one more time, inhale as if you're going to bite the big toe. Reach forward with your mouth as much as you can. Fold forward as much as you can on your exhale. Slowly bring chin towards the chest, forehead towards the knee. One last time, inhale as if you're going to bite. Expand, elongate the spine a little more, as if you're going to reach the big toe with your mouth. And then when you cannot reach forward anymore, that's when you bring the chin towards your chest, forehead towards the knee, and stay here. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Once you're in the deepest form, deepest part of the asana, stay here. Get comfortable, get explore, discover your limitations, your strengths, your weaknesses. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Feel that elongation coming from the bottom up, from the root of the chakra, from the base of the spine, all the way to the crown of the head. And no part of the spine is rounding. Including your neck is straight, spine is straight. Although you bring the chin towards the chest, it does not mean you're bending the neck. The neck and the spine is in one straight line. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Stay there. Janu Sirsasana, it's a beautiful openness, expansion in our body. Now we're going to add a twist here. So reach your two index fingers with your big toe. Hold on to the big toe. Bring the left elbow inside your left knee. And extend your right side. Right shoulder above the left. Look towards your right hand index fingers. See if you can reach the right hand also towards your left toes. As you notice, your right shoulder is above the left. Turn your head. Focus on the right side of the temple, right side of the head. Keep that openness and straightness in your body. Inhaling, exhaling.
Although you're twisting, you're still opening up. Your right shoulder is above the left, opening your heart, keeping the spine straight, focusing on the right side of the energy chakra, energy temple, and right side of the brain, opening up your energy channel. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So take your time just so that you can adjust in each and every pose. Slowly come up. You can bring the forehead towards the knee and then slowly come up. Okay, so with that, yes, you're still coming up. Keep the legs, both legs extended. See if you can, just make sure your toes are also warming up. You can point your toes, opening up your ankles. You can bring your toes towards you, just do back and forth. So whenever you're ready, you can support your spine back. You can support your arms. You can pass palms behind your back. See if you can lift your hips high into reverse plank. Drop your head back. Keep the spine and the neck in a straight line. Inhale. Exhale. Notice you bring your awareness to the core center as you lift your hips high. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. This is the core warm-up. So keeping the left leg on the mat, keeping the reverse plank, spine and the left leg in a straight line. See if you can lift the right leg up, pointing your right toes. Lower the right leg down. Keeping the spine and the right leg in a straight line. See if you can lift the left leg up, pointing your toes. Supporting your back and your palms in the reverse plank. But bring your awareness to the core. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Look up into the sky, drop your head down, and slowly come down. Hopefully, I know we're still not warmed up. I can tell my body is still not warmed up. So you can come on to coming into the regular plank, spine and the legs and the right, neck in a straight line. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. See if you can balance on both arms and the right leg. See if you can lift the left leg up. Bring your awareness to the core. Inhale, exhale. Stay here, one leg up. Stay here, inhale, exhale. The spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Neck is also in the same straight line. Inhale, exhale. So lower the left leg. See if you can lift the right leg up to this. A little bit above. So it's basically doing a plank with one leg plank. Keeping the spine straight, neck straight. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower the right leg back to the plank. And let's take a child's pose. Knees on the mat, forehead towards the ground, to the mat. Sit back between your heels. If necessary, open up your knees as rest in the child's pose. You can bring your arms behind in the resting pose. So notice we need the resting period, That is why we go into the tamasic nature. So it is important. A lot of times people think resting is negative. Tamasic is negative. It is not. We need all these three forms of energy. Resting is important. It's just as important as being active, being rajasic. Being hyperactive is not good. It disturbs your body, it disturbs your mind, it disturbs your sleep pattern, it disturbs a lot of things. So it's good to have that balance, the tamasic and rajasic and the sattvic. Continue to rest. Deep inhale, deep exhale in the child's pose. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple more
warm-ups here. Coming to the plank again. You can do Ashtanga Namaskar or you can do Chaturangas. If you're doing Ashtangas, you can keep the knees on the mat. You know the procedure. So 8 limbs pose or 4 limbs pose. First come into the plank, deep inhale. On my count, exhale, come in Chaturanga or Ashtanga. And between my counts, come up, back to the plank and take deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're maintaining that plank, spine and the legs in a straight line. Engage your core muscles, whether you do Ashtanga, 8 limbs pose or 4 limbs pose. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Getting harder now, last one. Take a deep inhale. 1. Very nice. Come back to child's pose. Sometimes these lockdowns, quarantines, sitting in one place, not having too much movement during these lockdowns, so make us very, very lethargic, or make us very tamasic. So it's coming out of tamasic is very, very important. Slowly rest in child's pose again. Listen to your heartbeat. Calm down your body and mind. If the heart is beating too fast, slow down your heartbeat. Bring it back to the normal rhythm of the heart. So when you come back up, you can place your right hand on the left side on your heart center. Listen to your own heartbeat. You can keep the left hand on your tummy. Notice your breathing. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly goes through it in. Notice, listen to your breath. Listen to your heartbeat. You can even close your eyes. If you're breathing too fast, if your heart is breathing too fast, take a moment, pause, slow down. The breath will never lie. It tells you exactly your state of energy is. Are you calm? Are you hyperactive? Slow down. Also, it decreases any disturbing thought patterns in your mind, calms your mind as well. Imagine we are a pure lake. There are not too many ripples in the lake, not too many waves in the lake. But when the storm comes, it gets disturbed. There will be too many waves, too many ripples. Even in the middle of storms, yogis try to anchor into the peaceful nature of ourselves. And that is exactly what we're going to practice in our yoga asanas practice. You go try to extreme, you go to one extreme and go to the other extreme. And you try to maintain the balance, calmness in your body, in your mind. That's a practice that we can take into our daily lives, from the yoga mat to the daily lives. In the middle of most chaotic day, middle of most chaotic things going on in our daily lives, the stresses of daily life, you can still find that deepest peace, deepest calmness in yourself. Okay, so with that, now we're going to do 4 warm-ups. Lie down on your back.
It's a quick yogic bicycling. You can bring the shins parallel to the mat. Your heads, hands are behind your head. A quick yogic bicycling is bring one knee to the chest, oppositely extended, and you can also add a twist as you curl up, opposite elbow touching the knee close to the chest. On my counts, exhales, and deep into the crunch. And between my counts, bring the head down and take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. This time, what we're going to do is extend your legs, extend your arms behind your head. On your exhales, bring the hands between you both extended legs. As you bring towards the head, chin towards the head. On my counts. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice you expand your legs, extend your legs, knees not bent. It's a big openness in your legs here, leg muscles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're not done yet. Just rest. You're gonna open your legs further. We're gonna do right side and left side as well. If it is too wide, maybe you can bring slightly closer, or if they're too close, we can slightly, widen the legs apart. Take a deep inhale. On my counts, itself, head to right knee this time. You can bring your hands on each side of the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can rest, pause again, going back, tapping into the thumb signature. And then slowly we're going to do the left side. Again, if your legs are too wide apart, you can slightly bring them closer, but try to keep the knees straight, extended. And then bring your arms behind, take a deep inhale. On my count, bring the forehead to the left knee. You can bring your hands on each side of the left foot, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so bring your knees together, hug your knees to the chest, keep the tailbone down, spine entirely touching the mat. Give yourself a massage with your inner arc, hug your knees to the chest, keeping the tailbone down. You can keep the knees closer to each other. You can try to wrap your left arm around both knees. And try to wrap your right arm around both knees as you hug your knees to the chest, keeping the tailbone down. And then slowly on your exhale, bring the chin to the chest, forehead towards the knees. After the exhale, you can do a chin lock, and no more inhales after that. And if you need to inhale, you're out of breath, just release the chin lock, bring that down, take a deep inhale. When you are ready to exhale again, bring the chin to the chest, forehead to the knees. After the exhale, do the chin lock. No more inhales after the chin lock. It's hard to talk after you to do a throat lock. And release. Bring the head down, take a deep inhale. Okay, so keep the feet on the mat, knees bent,
You can rock your body sideways, like a windshield wipers. Left knee to the right foot, right knee to the left foot. Notice you're bringing the knees to the ground. Notice you're twisting to the opposite side, turning your head to the opposite side. Notice your upper body is twisting. So do that a few times. As you swing your knees both sides, as you're coming into the windshield wipers, you can also do it. As you come to the center, you can also lift the pelvic tail, lift the pelvic up and down, lift the tailbone up, tailbone down. A few times as you're massaging your lower back muscles. The deep inner massage is really important as you become aware of any. This is sometimes called yogic scanning. This is like, think of your body is going through that the scanner. So you can visualize the light is scanning your entire body, and visualize any stuck energies. Visualize and realize any stuck energies in your body. So it brings you more consciousness, more awareness of your body. You accept. Sometimes what you can fix it, you can fix it. But what you cannot fix it, you have to accept. You have to surrender. Some pains are chronic pains, they may never go away. So they may stay with us, but we may try to. If there's nothing we can do, at least we can surrender and accept. And maybe we can take the help from medical experts and then see if we can resolve any of those issues. So turn to the right side, make a pillow with your right hand, fold your left knee, extend the left leg up to the sky, to the ceiling. You can hold on to the big toe. You can bend your knee, left knee slightly, so we can bring the leg towards your head as we extend the left leg. It's very comfortable Anandasana, infinite pose, and it opens up because of the body is on the ground, support of the ground. It's much easier to extend the left leg up to the ceiling. But think of doing the same pose when you're actually doing the side plank. That gets harder because you have no support of the ground other than you have one arm on the mat. So we will try to do the same thing in the arm balance. So release, extend the left leg, turn to the left side of the leg. On your left side, so make a pillow with your left arm, like a Vishuddhi. Fold your right knee, and then hold on to the big toe, extend the right leg up. So this celebration of Navratri Durga brings awareness to the feminine aspect of our energy. So we have masculine energy, we have a feminine energy. The goddess represents the divine feminine energy. So it is important to tap into that feminine aspect of ourselves. It's not just the brute force. A lot of times the men tend to tap into the masculine energy too much. So there's no gentleness, there's no empathy, there's no compassion. We just do the brute force in our practice, in our daily lives. So this is a good reminder for men, especially balance, that to tap into the divine feminine energy. Bring the compassion, the compassionate leadership, compassionate your heart, not just the head. You have to engage your heart as you go deep into this practice. As you tap into the divine feminine energy, release. And we begin the rest of the asanas practice. Feel free to use if you have a blocks, feel free to use. I know we took a lot of time from warm-ups today. Considering we are so locked up in our homes, it's good that we did a lot of warm-ups. So the rest of the next 1 hour is more dynamic, more artistic practice of asanas. Stand on the front of the mat into mountain pose. Maybe I will adjust my mat so the mudra. Inhale, reach up to the scum. Deepen the back bend, open up your heart, open your throat. Dvi, exhale, fold forward, Feel free to bend your knees, chest on your thighs, fingertips right next to your feet. Engage your sternum. Forehead below the knees. Uttanasana. Training Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Back to fingertips on the mat. You can walk with the right foot into lunge. Head up. Focus on the Ardha Chakra in the Chatwari. You can jump back. Our left leg back into plank. Deep inhale. And then exhale into Chaturanga. And inhale into up dog, pancha. It's all in one count here. So coming into the plank, pushing into Chaturanga, inhaling, coming up into up dog. And push the mat with your palms, coming into down dog. As you lift your body up, slowly pressing your heels down, shut. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Keeping the spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. The first down dog for today. As you keep the balance between your palms and arms and feet. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. So whenever you're ready, you can lift the right leg up to the sky and step inside your right hand. Sapta. Back to lunge, head up, focus on the forehead. Asta, step forward with the left foot. Coming into Ardha Uttanasana. And slowly back into Uttanasana. Nava. And slowly all the way up. Into Urdhva Hastasana, arching back. Opening up your throat. Hips for, not falling back. Hips are facing forward. Only the upper body is arching back. Comes back to the heart. Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Whenever we say Samasthiti, it means the equilibrium state of mind. And this is a perfect time to remind yourself, are we balanced? Are we calm? Are we in harmony with ourselves? These are Rajasic, Tamasic, and the Sattvic natures are in harmony. That is the question you need to keep asking every time you come to the Samasthiti, into that equilibrium state of mind. So sun salutation 2, second time. Ekam, inhale. Dvi, exhale. Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, walk back or jump back. And push into Chaturanga. And inhale, pancha. Shut, exhale into down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. As you press your heels onto the mat, keep the spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky and step inside your left hand into the left side. Lunge on the left side. Sapta. Head up, focus on the forehead. And prepare to step forward and come into Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Asta. And then Uttanasana. Stay here, couple cycles of breath. Slowly lifting your back to Urdhva Hastasana. Arching back, palms to the heart. Samasthiti. You can come back to mountain pose. Close your eyes. Feel the equilibrium state in your body, your mind, and your spirit. So let's do a couple more sun salutation B's. This time, bring your arms to the Anjali Mudra. Ekam, chair pose, Uttanasana. Notice your knees are right above the toes. You're shifting the weight to the heels, lifting your toes. Uttanasana. And slowly forward bending, Uttanasana. Dvi. Chest on your thighs. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. And fingertips back on the mat. Chatwari, jump back and walk back into plank. And then push it back into the chaturanga and pancha up dog. Inhale. Shat. Exhale. Down dog. So we're not going to stay too long in the down dog here. We're going to do warrior one on the right. Slowly bring the right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand. Sapta. And before you go into the warrior one on the right. Keep the back heel on the mat. Toes turn to pigeon toes. Front knee is bent. Warrior one. You can think of the goddess, the warrior. Not just the masculine. It's more feminine, more courage, more compassion in our spirit, in our practice. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Front knee is bent. Thigh is parallel to the mat. Back leg is straight. Palms facing each other. You can also join your palms into Anjali Mudra. And then fingertips on the mat. Step back into plank. Push into Chaturanga. Asta. Nava. Up dog. Inhale. Dasha. Exhale. Into the down dog. So we're not going to resting in this down dog. Preparing to going into the warrior one on the left. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. Left knee is bent and back. Right leg is straight. The right heel is on the mat. Toes turn to pigeon toes. Coming into the warrior one on the left. Engage your body. Palms facing each other. Weight is equally distributed on both feet. Front knee is bent. Thigh parallel to the ground. Ekadasha. Or Dasha, right? Dasani. So palms on the mat. And push into Chaturanga. Dvadasha. Coming into up dog. Relax your shoulder muscles. And Trayodasha. Coming into down dog. And this is the last down dog. And since Salutation B, we stay here for a couple of seconds of breath. Tapping into the deeper inner selves. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. So whenever you're ready, you can walk back, walk forward, or jump forward into Ardha Uttanasana. And then Uttanasana. Chaturdasha. And then back to chair pose. Arms to Anjali Mudra. Arms down. Back to Samasthiti. Close your eyes. So we're going to do Salutation B. Second Salutation B. Listen to your body. Calm your mind. Connect with that energy, the prana, the breath. Salutation B, second one. Comes to Anjali. Inhale. Chair pose. Ekam. Dvi. Exhale. Chatwari, jump back, walk back, push into Chaturanga, Pancha, inhale, up dog, Chat, exhale, down dog. Prepare to do warrior one on the right. Right leg up, step inside your right hand, warrior one. The god is warrior, front knee is bent, back leg is straight, palms facing each other. Slowly, step back, back into plank, exhale, into Chaturanga, Nava, into up dog, inhale, Dasha, exhale into down dog, Prepare to do warrior one on the left. Left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, heel on the mat, toes turn to pigeon toes. Ekadasha, palms facing each other. Warrior one on the left. Inhale, exhale. And then prepare to do vinyasa again. Step back, deep inhale. Dvadasha, chaturanga. Exhale. Trayodasha, inhale, up dog. Chaturdasa, exhale. Into down dog. This is the last down dog in the last Salutation B. Stay here for a few seconds, breath. Enjoy breathing if possible. Victorious breath. Inhaling through the throat. Exhaling through the throat center. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations as you press your heels on the mat. Head between your palms, lifting your tailbone high. And when I'm ready, jump forward or walk forward into Ardha Uttanasana, and then Uttanasana, and then back to chair pose. Palms to the heart, palms down. Hope you're all doing well. And let me check. So we're going to do few more standing poses. The sun salutation just gets up, gets us drive. You can do sun salutations every day in the morning. It helps you to start your day. And once you're after the sun salutation, it makes you feel like you can conquer the world. You're ready to go. You can take whatever comes in your way for the rest of the day. And especially on a weekend like this, you can relax and rest, and also take whatever challenges come through on your weekend. So the sun salutation have that tendency, the inner sun, the connection with the inner vibrant energy, the Rajasic nature in our body. So we're going to do a few more, not this sun salutation, but we will do, what we can do is widen the feet. You can maybe, I'm facing you, but feel free to adjust your mat whichever way you like. So you can step further out. Slowly, with your hands on your hips, and fold forward with wide leg, keeping the spine straight, trying to bring the head between your feet. It's not going to happen today. The head is not even come close to the ground, but at least listen to the back. Maybe the lower body still needs a little more massage, a little more gentle openness. Maybe there's not tightness in the lower back. At least it's in my lower back. Just keep fingertips on the mat and deepen the forward bend as you bring the head between your feet. Even if it doesn't touch the mat. If you have a block, you can use a block. Maybe you can bring the head towards the block. You can reach towards the edges of the feet. As you're trying to bring the head towards the block, as you allow the gravity to deepen the forward bend. Allow the gravity to do the work. Keep the spine and the neck in a straight line. Stay here. Once you're in the deep forward bend, wide leg forward bend, stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, whenever you're ready, don't stand up all of a sudden. Slowly. You come halfway up, and then slowly come all the way up. So don't ever come out of these forward bends all of a sudden. So give yourself enough time to slowly reverse that forward. Maybe there's a wide leg forward bend. But this time we're going to interlock our hands or interlock fingertips, press arms into each other, and more importantly, extending the elbows behind your back, extending. Even if the palms are not touching, it's a lot of times we may separate the palms, but at least we keep the elbows straight. That's the important part. Don't bend the elbows straight. So try to do that on your back. Interlock your fingers. Try to press your palms into each other if that is happening. And then notice you extend your elbows first. Work on that, extending the elbows first. As you bring your shoulder blades together, if that is happening,
even if it means you have to separate your palms, but at least you're able to extend your elbows as you bring your shoulder blades together. That's when you do the forward bend. As you raising your arms up to the ceiling, as you bring the head between your feet, it's a beautiful, beautiful extension and openness in your upper back, arms, relaxing your shoulder muscles and deepening the forward bend, opening up your lower back, releasing any tightness in the lower back as you bring the head towards the block. If necessary, widen your feet a little more so you can bring the head between your feet onto the block. If it doesn't touch the ground, no worries, but just keep the spine straight. Allow the gravity to do the fold forward, deepening the fold forward. Extending your elbows towards the ceiling as you bring the head towards the mat, towards the ground, towards the block, between your feet. Stay here. Couple of cycles of breath. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and slowly. Like I said, don't stand up all of a second. Slowly come halfway up, and then slowly stand up. So we have to be very, very mindful